fail, brothers. Target these cords. Find whoever made these things and ad Victoriam.
터치다운 작전이 실패하고 전멸한 에팔레치아 지부. 하지만 통신은 이미 불가능했기에 로저맥스는 에팔레치아에서 벌어진 일들을 조사하고 통신을 다시 복구시키기 위해 군견대를 새로 파견하게 되는데, 에팔레치아에 막 도착한 그들은 버려진 아틀라스 천문대를 거점으로 활동하기 시작했죠.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you worship.
Paladin.
브라더후드 오브 스틸이 신병을 모집한다는 소식에 한 걸음에 달려온 볼트 76 거주하는 기사 슌이 내리는 임무를 수행하기 시작했습니다.
You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate. And soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Rahmani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my reckoning tipped the scales. I'm going.
Excellent job. Not only have you achieved everything we set out for you, but you have expanded our order and helped to secure its future in Appalachia. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
그렇게 수습생으로 입단을 하게 된 그는 이를 축하할 겨를도 없이 다음 임무에 나서야만 했는데, 주변 정착지를 수탈하는 레이더 캠프를 급습한 그는 그들의 보스에게서 예상치 못한 정보를 얻게 됩니다.
Well, well, well. I see the Brotherhood has finally sent one of their pawns to retrieve my weapons. Because you've impressed me by taking out my crew, I'll allow you to say a few last words. Choose them carefully, kid. Oh, shit. You mean you didn't know about the weapons? The crate they came in may have had a Brotherhood of Steel insignia on them. But they're ours now. Don't even think about walking into my place and making demands either. I won't let you take these weapons from us. Like I said, these weapons don't belong to the Brotherhood anymore. I don't have any of their property. And you can tell those villagers they'll be punished for crying to the Brotherhood of Steel.
Nothing in this wasteland can bring down Dagger's crew.
Well, shit. If there's one thing I value more than my goods, it's my life.
Imagine living in a
Here's the key to some of our stash. Make sure you tell your people to stay out of my business from now on.
얼떨결에 도난당한 브라더후드의 무기를 확보한 거주자.
One of our patrols came across a raider storeroom. They were chased out, but not before sighting several crates with the Brotherhood insignia on them.
Those crates are for important assets. We haven't used them since...
Since that battle, let's not waste time with details. Considering the contents, it's imperative that we recover those crates from the raiders.
We have yet to establish a relationship with the people of Crater. It's possible they are more agreeable than the other raiders we've encountered.
Are you seriously considering the idea of leaving those items in raider hands?
Let's discuss this later. We've kept the initiate waiting long enough. Were you able to help the people of the retreat? Excellent work, initiate. You represented the Brotherhood of Steel admirably.
Do you care to explain how you managed to persuade a den of rabid blood eagles?
The Initiate has not done anything to deserve your suspicion, Knight. A resolution without bloodshed is an ideal one. Is there anything else to report? The Blood Eagles, too. Did these crates have our insignia on them?
If our weapons have spread among multiple groups, that's a serious problem. One that the Initiate has exacerbated with their ill-advised handout.
I support the Initiate's decision. The villagers will not use that weapon with ill intent.
One weapon isn't likely to cause a crisis, but the raiders have an entire cache. We can't just leave them as is.
Good work, Initiate. You're dismissed.
브라더후드의 무기는 에팔레치아 전역에 흩어져 있었습니다. 크레이터의 레이더들은 물론이거니와 파운데이션의 정착민들 또한 무기들을 갖고 있었으니 브라더후드 입장에서는 여간 골치가 아픈 것이 아니었죠. 하지만 거주자는 이를 어찌저찌 회수에 성공했으니
Wow, that's incredibly generous of you. This should be enough to pay for food and water deliveries for a long time. I'll have them start right away. Please let Paladin Rahmani know, and thank you for resolving this for us. I think Foundation and the Brotherhood have a bright future together.
Thanks again, Initiate. Looking forward to doing business with y'all.
You paid them? From your own pocket?
Initiate. That level of compassion is admirable. Even as the commanding officer here, I couldn't imagine asking such a thing of you. But to go out of your way to help on your own, that was very kind. You've helped more than just Foundation with that gesture.
I don't like the message this sends. The Brotherhood are not a philanthropic group.
I picked up a low-frequency signal in the area. It's weak, but I'm close to narrowing down the coordinates. If we can find and boost the source of that signal, we might be able to use it to get in touch with California.
That's excellent news, Scribe Valdez. Follow up with me as soon as you have the coordinates.
What's this about? I thought I made it clear that our first priority is strengthening our presence in Appalachia.
My apologies, Paladin.
The
The Knight kept talking about Elder Maxon's orders, so I set up a signal tracer to run in the background. It was my own initiative.
Same mistakes going forward.
This isn't a field trip, Paladin. When we left, Elder Maxon ordered us to restore communications as soon as we arrived in Appalachia. You've delayed that order long enough.
Since our arrival, every last ounce of my effort has gone toward establishing the Brotherhood as an effective force of action in Appalachia. Everything we've done here has been necessary. And before Valdez's report, we had no leads on a long-distance communicator.
We would still have no leads if it were up to you.
Enough, Shin. We have a lead now. Let's focus on that. You said you're close to tracking down the signal, Valdez? Why don't we have our reliable Initiate assist you?
Okay. I'll be in my workshop when you're ready.
서기관 발데지가 발견한 신호의 발신지는 버려진 엔클레이브 기지로 이를 잘 활용한다면 최소한 과제인 통신 복구가 가능했으나
Did Night Shin get held up? Well, perhaps it's for the best. This gives me the opportunity to ask you something. You've been a tremendous asset to the Brotherhood's efforts, and I'd like you to continue to be one. But we can't do that with the shadows of the Elders looming over our shoulders. They're cowards. Too obsessed with preventing disaster to pave a new way forward. Under their guidance, we will never rebuild the world. We'll stay rooted in place, guarding a hoard of technology that can be used for neither good nor evil. Here in Appalachia, we have an opportunity to make a real difference, to help the people of today build their own future. So let's cut free and take that opportunity. Tell me, Initiate. Are you with me? It's disappointing that you would respond with such shameless indifference to a worthwhile cause. Perhaps it's a mistake to ask you at all. Even still, I'd like to know where I stand in the eyes of an outsider who's worked by our side. Re-establishing contact with the Elders will only shackle us, possibly even destroy us. So we must disable this transmitter. Permanently. This is a choice that can never be undone. So tell me, do you support the growth and outreach of the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel under the command of Paladin Layla Rahmani? Or are you beholden to the fearful and outdated mandates of the Elders, to whom our very own Knight Daniel Shin vows his loyalty? If you wish to have any stake in your own destiny, Initiate, then you will need allies. I'd suggest you start thinking about who they are. In any case, I've made my choice. This cannot wait any longer.
No!
To a new Brotherhood!
What have you done, Paladin?
The Elders have no hold on us anymore. Stand with me, Shin. Play a part in forging a better future.
I have every intention of forging a better future. But this is not the way. You've broken your oath, Paladin. No. That title no longer belongs to you. With your link removed from the chain, I am the highest-ranking officer present. All members of the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel now answer to me.
And you expect them to follow you? Authority is given to a leader by those who support them. The same initiates who turn away from you in fear.
And I've done wrong by them. I never thought I would be in a position to ask for their loyalty. The Brotherhood must stand united. You've severed everything we rely on.
I have not turned my back on the Brotherhood, Shin. On the contrary, I will work harder than ever before to lead us forward.
It's an emergency alert from Fort Atlas.
An alert? There could very well be an attack. We need to get back to the Initiates.
I don't take orders from you anymore. Neither do the Initiates. We cannot have them confused on who to follow.
Don't you see that protecting them is more important right now? You and I will both return to the fort and deal with the alert. We can settle our dispute later.
As you say. But as far as I'm concerned, this is already settled. This way, Initiate.
Despite the circumstances, the Brotherhood needs us.